Cisco. I'm in school out here, and yeah, I grew up in Boston area though.
Nice. Where in Boston?
Um, just sort of outside of Boston, Lexington.
Okay, cool there. So, uh, fucking freezing cold, bro. So,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah,
it was a nightmare, bro. Like I was home for 6 months straight.
yeah.
Couldn't get out.
That's part of why I left. Like, it's
Yeah.
too cold.
And then you came to San Francisco, so you pretty much did the whole opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when did you start making art?
So I've been drawing since I was little, but I think like I really kind of got back into it like in quarantine, honestly, just like doing oil painting. And I've been going hard just like the last year or so.
That's sick. And I was looking at your page. So do you tend to use like references for your paintings, like pictures or stuff, or is it very like comes from the mind?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of references. Like it's just like a lot of stuff that inspires me. Like it's like a
Hmm.
whole variety of different things like NBA, like anime, like all kinds of different stuff.
Fuck yeah. And so, what's your relationship with that? Like, is it because you enjoy doing these kind of like your own representations of like these things that you like, or like is it kind of you're trying to build that skill set? Like, how's your relationship with like what you want to do with
Yeah. I think it's a mix of both. Like I really just kind of like documenting stuff around me that like visually like catches my eye.
Mhm.
Like um and just adding my own flair to it. Like I like to not sort of take my art like too seriously, like have some deep meaning or anything. Like it's kind of just like what I like and just like so I'm in graphic design currently.
Okay, graphic design. Is that like, see, what is graphic design? Like, I think I have an idea of what it is, but you probably know better. So,
It's a lot of um like Photoshop, Illustrator, stuff like that. And just like there's I've taken like web design classes.
uh-huh.
A lot of different things you can go with it. Like, but for me, um, just Photoshop, just like kind of using text, typography, stuff like that.
Interesting. And are those classes boring at all, or like are they interesting? Like, how is that like the actual class dynamic?
Man, it's there's a lot of like really boring classes. I got to be honest. Like like some of these project photography class, and it's like the projects are like you can only use text, so it's like
Oh wow.
it's kind of restrictive, but
Yeah, and typography as well, like coding type of shit or what?
it's literally just like fonts and
Oh
like
wow.
using words and stuff.
Okay, interesting. How long have you been in school for this?
Like the last 3 years, yeah,
Okay, nice, nice. So you're about to graduate.
yeah, like a year.
Oh, congrats. About to graduate, and do you want to stay in San Francisco?
Um, yeah, I mean, I'd love to travel, but for now,
Okay.
definitely Bay Area.
Where would you want to travel if you had like one spot that you could teleport yourself to, like right now?
Man, definitely Japan. I
I
really want.
know. Honestly, I was about to say Japan too, bro. I'd fucking
Yeah.
go there in a heartbeat, bro. Why Japan?
Man, I just like I don't know. It just like fascinates me, like
Hmm.
all the way across the world. It's just like completely different.
And the
I'd love to.
culture too.
Yeah. So a lot. I'm really into like history, like shit like that. Like like when I'm painting, I'll be listening to like audiobooks or like documentaries.
Uh-huh.
So stuff like that fascinates me. Lately, like I'm into like medieval stuff.
Fuck yeah. And do you
Yeah,
have some fun facts for us? That you
man.
could...
I don't know. I suggest like listening to like Arthurian legend. That shit is fire. The knights and all that shit.
Yeah. Bro, they were fighting. So they were actually fighting dragons back then, bro. Like these
I
fuckers.
know. They're
Yeah.
awesome for sure.
But like, how does that work, bro? What the fuck were they fighting, bro? Like, how can people like put it in history that they were fucking on some fucking like? And what about Merlin? Do you believe in Merlin?
Yeah. I know there's a lot of like people practicing like weird like
Like
magic and
witchcraft.
yeah, witchcraft.
Yeah, magic. Like, is the magic with the K at the end too, eh? Honestly, I'm a very curious person, bro. So like, I'll be fascinated by pretty much anything that anyone will talk to me about. And I
Yeah.
got into it. I think it's interesting. And So it's so like occult. It's very occult. It's very, people don't
Yeah,
talk about.
that whole like medieval world like fascinates me. Like just like
Yeah,
there's a
and,
lot of
and
secrets
we
and
called them the Dark Ages too. So, bro, these guys were like,
yeah, and like those things where they would like go into the desert and like do all these weird like rituals and shit.
I
Some weird shit. Like those Dionysian cults and stuff.
yeah. Oh, dude, but I feel like there's still shit going on like that, bro. I don't think that
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like
That guy John D. Have you heard about
John.
this? No.
Nah, who's that?
this guy, this guy was like Queen Elizabeth or something, like right hand for like pretty much like a good part of her life. This guy was doing like some deep magical stuff.
Believe it.
Yeah, it's pretty
They're
wild.
they're on some different shit back. Definitely the Egyptians. I mean,
Hmm.
ancient Egypt.
Damn, you were like going all that crazy.
There's just a lot of like mystery, like the Sphinx, like
Oh,
there's like all these secret tunnels going underneath. And,
yeah,
like,
and it's the Sphinx too, isn't it? Like way older than what people say it is.
so yeah,
Yeah, because it was like built way before than whatever the fuck they say it was.
no, like it would be so cool to just like explore like the pyramids, but I
Yeah,
don't.
I think the Egyptian guy, like the head master of like archaeology out there, like got reported for like stealing. I was living in San Francisco because I've been hearing only really bad things about San Francisco. And I don't know if it's like a trend now or it's like people just shitting on
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Um, I don't mind it personally. Like I just do kind of just do my own thing. Like I have a couple spots I like. Um, but yeah, I can see how you don't like it. Like it's expensive and like I don't know, it's kind of dirty. It is for sure, for sure.
Is there like that whole Valley like mentality out there?
Maybe there's definitely like areas that are like that, but that are more like stuck up like that. There's also I don't know, like more like hippie kind of
Huh?
people. I've been to LA a few times.
Okay,
That's pretty much it.
LA is nice, bro. It's kind of like it's kind of the similar. I'd say it's kind of similar to San Francisco and the rest, but yeah, no, it's a beautiful state. California has a lot of shit to go check out.
For
So
sure, yeah.
amazing, bro. So, I what else, bro? History man, artist, and so you recently during quarantine, you got into painting. Before that, you didn't paint.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I played a lot of basketball. I used to make music.
Okay,
Yeah, just like experimenting with a lot of different creative stuff.
fuck yeah. What type of music?
Just like just like rap, honestly. Like I
You
would just
rapped.
yeah, a little bit.
Hey, okay, bro. Is it too much to put you on the spotlight right now to give us a little fucking little cipher?
Yeah, it is. I'm out of practice.
I think it's hella ballsy, bro. People that can freestyle, bro.
Yeah,
Really impressive.
I respect that a lot. People that can just like go crazy off the top of their head.
Yeah. And do you think that comes from practice, like, or just people are just fucking summer legends?
I mean, there's definitely some that are just legends, but I think it does come with practice, just like anything.
Yeah, that's a good point. It is. It is like anything. Um, why'd you stop music?
Like, honestly, like the art kind of just took over. Like, it's just like I don't know. There's something about it that I just like have stuck with it for like a solid year and just like been going hard. I don't know. Like, I'm just always inspired to paint for some reason. Um,
Interesting.
the music, it's like a different mindset that I have to get into, and I still get into it sometimes, but I don't know. I just prefer painting right now. Yeah, I usually just flow pretty nice. Obviously there's days where it's like harder, but I just like I said, I'll be listening to like books or like just listening to music, just see what the vibe is. Yeah. Um,
And do you force yourself to paint sometimes? Like when you don't want to paint, is that something that you do, or only when it?
mm, yeah, I would say so. Um, Actually, maybe not, cause yeah, I kind of just paint when I want to, and then like I'll just go for like 2 3 hours straight,
Mhm,
or some days I just don't got it, and
mhm.
yeah, I don't force it too much.
Okay.
I think it will be definitely like something part of my life. Like I definitely want to keep pushing it. Like I've been painting on clothes and stuff.
Really?
All those.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, that would be really cool for the auction, bro.
Oh
Um,
yeah, for sure.
do you have pieces? Like, do you have anything that you've made?
Yeah. I have one right here. I'll show you.
Oh, please.
This.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been using like the medieval fonts
Yeah,
with it.
I see. You got into the medieval vibe. That's sick, bro. That'd be really cool for auctions if you could have like I don't know a cool hoodie or something with like a dope or hoodie shirt, whatever the fuck you want to auction out. But I feel like that tends to be somewhat easier to sell than paintings because
Yeah.
I still
Definitely.
haven't built that big clientele for paintings, so I'm still trying to get that niche. So so yeah, no, that would be sick. Why did you start painting on clothes? What was the drive towards that?
Just like you said, like the demand is definitely something that's like more easier than painting. It's like it's easier to sell that than paintings.
Absolutely.
Um, and yeah, it's fun to just like wear your own clothes that you made and stuff like that.
Absolutely. That's a great point. That's sure it changes your life, but you're not going to buy any clothes ever again.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
Rags, and then you fuck them up.
So you're from Europe? Where are you from?
I'm from, oh, thank you. Interview me.
Uh, I'm,
I'm,
I'm
I'm,
curious.
I'm
I'm curious.
I'm from Italy. I lived half of my life in Italy and the other half in France.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you into like sports at all?
I am. I'm into soccer. You guys call it soccer here.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm into it too. Like Champions League.
yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Fucking, did you watch the Euro? You fucking won that shit, crazy. Italy.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that shit was crazy. I was in Rome during that, bro. Too. It was crazy.
Oh shit.
It was,
Uh,
it was
did you watch like the final shootout like on the
yeah, bro. It
big
was
screen? Which
crazy.
school did you go to?
I went
Okay.
to Northeastern. I did business out there.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have a friend who goes to.
really. It's nice, but it's a good school. It's just huge. It's fucking huge.
Yeah. That's
Um,
nice.
yeah. So that's my whole story right there, bro. Appreciate you asking. It's funny because people don't usually. I actually had a few recently. I've had people ask me questions, but usually they just talk. Very talkative people. How artists tend to be. But yeah, bro. If you have anything, bro, you want to chat about something that you're passionate about, or if not, we can just salute.
Um, let's see. Um,
Are you a very talkative person in general?
no, I'm not. That's the thing. I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah, and then what do you think to do to sit down with a complete stranger, especially me, bro, and just have me ask you questions because I've got no boundaries, bro. So
Yeah.
I'll ask you whatever. So I respect that. But as an artist, you have to learn how to you know like interviews and everything. I feel like that's an important asset because there's always going to be people that are going to ask you questions.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing though. Like when it comes to like artist statements and stuff, like I've never been one to like really like jazz up my work. Like
Uh-huh.
yeah, it is like a skill that you gotta keep practicing.
But why not? Why don't you want to jazz up your art?
Because for me, it's like it's just like simple. Like you just look at art. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, like
No, I respect that. I respect that, bro. I think some people do too much. Like you're
yeah, like there's a lot of like pretentious kind of stuff in the art world. I feel like.
exactly. They'd be doing too much. And no, bro. I think the simpler the better. Like I'm a big fan of simplicity. So
I think so. Yeah.
sick. All right, so you know what you want. Honest guy, very sure. That's good. I respect.
I'm just chill ass dude. Just I'll send you my stuff.
Bro, please, please. I hope.
Man, a lot of different stuff. Like
Yeah.
the history shit.
Really, I like that. It's like I
Like
can.
I'll be adding like some random ass references.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you allow the guy to kind of get into it and kind of investigate what you say
Yeah. Yeah.
to learn. Damn. All right, send me your shit, bro. I'll fucking promote that shit too.
Sure. Sounds good.
Hey
Perfect.
Jacob,
Yeah.
I wonderful. It was nice to meet you, my friend. And
Yeah.
if you ever come to LA, bro, PS Unique, that's where it's at. So
For
we
sure.
we stand, but we'll keep in touch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care, bud.
Thanks for having
No
me.
problem. My pleasure, bro. Have a good one.
All right. Peace.
Peace.